Hey y'all, Jason S13, the smoker here, shattering the shackles of tyranny by taking a little smoke break. Today I'm going to do another review. It's not a fresh pack because I needed to smoke them because boy, I mentioned in my other video, it was a rough day. Today, as the title indicates, Camel Wides. I heard about these. I thought the idea of kind of a wider cigarette sounded kind of appealing, kind of fun. So I'm going to give these a try. On the front it says Camel Wides. On the back it says Camel blends Turkish and domestic tobaccos to create its signature flavor. 20 Class A cigarettes since 1913. Surgeon General warning on that side because everyone thinks smoking is actually healthy and we need that warning. And then you got that standard stuff on this side. Yeah. So they got the red foil. Plastic came off nicely. The foil came off nicely. The cigarette is shorter, which I probably should have expected from the length of the box because math, but I didn't. So they're a little shorter, and given my newfound, kind of appear to be packed, but I haven't packed them, I swear. So I've had a newfound likeness for regular cigarettes over menthols because my taste is evolving and it may evolve in a different direction later. And I've especially found a likeness for 100 millimeter cigarettes. So this one's shorter than even a standard cigarette, which is fine. Let's see if I can. I actually might pack this one. I didn't pack these, but it appears as though I have based on the. Let's see if I can pack it. I'm going to pack it with this here pen. So I'm going to see, a lot of people can taste the paper. I don't think I can, except for on the Newport 100s, which has a very clean paper. You can't taste anything from the paper on the Newport 100s, which is good, and that's what you're supposed to. So pack that down quite nicely with my pen. First time probably see anybody with any cigarette smoking integrity do that. And I took a little while on my other video with the secret cigarette, so I'm going to light these up straight away and see if I can taste the paper because I haven't tried that yet. Paper perhaps not as smooth as the Newport 100s. I can get a little flavor off the paper, although I got a lot of the tobacco kind of right away anyway as well. They don't taste quite, to me, they don't taste quite the same as Camel Reds standard. That's probably because they're wider. I'm sorry, what is it? It's the end of the day, I'm tired, and I kind of mumbled or stuttered a little bit in my other video, and I'm sorry, and I don't want to stutter through this one, so the end of the day is not an excuse because nobody made me do this. So, I think they don't taste exactly like Camel Reds because they're a little wider, and so you're getting more of that tobacco in your mouth when you inhale straight away. They may have altered the ingredients a little bit, I don't know, but they don't taste quite the same as the Camel Reds. And I smoked the Camel Red 100s, the last review I did. So I really like those. I like the flavor on these a little less, for whatever reason that is. They taste different to me. One thing I do like is the filter is nice and light. Kind of squish it, so I can just kind of, and I like to see that. When I smoke a cigarette, I like to see the paper go down. So That was the one thing about the American spirits. And, you know, this is not a flavor thing. This is a personal taste thing for me. I like to see the paper go down. And when the tobacco is really densely packed, you don't see the paper go down. And the tobacco is nice and reasonably packed on this one, even though I packed it a little bit. And you can just take a nice big draw off of the wonderful filter they have on these. And because it's wide, you get even more. And so the paper just goes down. But then also you just get a nice big draw of smoke. The body, a lot of smoke in the body. Pretty strong flavor. My eyes are getting red again, I'm sorry. I do like the flavor, even though it's not the same as Camel Reds to me. So the other thing is I also like to flick them. It all goes into whatever you like to experience when you smoke, and these are harder to flick because the filter is shorter, and if you try to flick it on the paper, it's not going to go quite your way. So I'm flicking it now, but it is harder to do. So I'm going to inhale it deep down into my lungs, see if I get a little kick. A little bit of a kick, not too much. Because they're wider, because you get more smoke with your inhale, especially if you do a deep inhale and if you like to pull a lot into your mouth as I do, they're perhaps not the ones that you want to do like a deep inhale on unless you need like a nicotine hit. The filter pretty dark when you're getting into that, so it's catching all the stuff it's supposed to catch. So body, I would give it 8 out of 10. Flavor, taste, aroma, 8.5 out of 10. Overall experience, probably a 9 out of 10, just because of the novelty of the wide and the nice filter and to be able to draw in the smoke. And would I smoke them again? I would. It'll probably be a while. I'll probably smoke the Camel Red 100s, or Camel Red 99s, excuse me. I don't know if it's because they're 99 millimeter or because they're 100 millimeter and Camel just wanted a unique title to them. So I'd probably smoke those before I'd smoke these, but I would smoke these again. Let's blow it out of my nostrils. Olfactory senses and all that. Again, because the smoke is getting in my eye. It has nothing to do with the sensation I get from the cigarette, so I apologize. But blowing it out of my nostrils, get a nice smell. The smell does stick with you a little bit more on these, probably because they're wides. So if that's a problem for you, maybe don't smoke these. I would say the biggest draw on these is the fact that you can get a nice draw from the filter, the density of the filter, and the wideness of the cigarette. That would be the biggest appeal of these. Also, if you like Camel Reds, these aren't too different, although I do prefer the Camel Reds 99s specifically, but they're not too different. So if you like those, I'd probably give these a try, and then see if maybe your taste aligns with mine and you prefer the Camel Red 99s, or maybe you say, hey, you know, I like these better. Getting toward the end. Oh, that was the other thing. These are a great like work break smoke because you can smoke them really quickly because they're wide, the filter's loose, and they're shorter. So you can get that nicotine hit, that smoke hit, that experience hit in a much quicker way. You can probably smoke these in like 8 minutes if you wanted to. You can draw it out a little longer if you wanted to. Depends on. So I would say that's the other draw of these, is that it's a good work break cigarette. You can smoke it really quickly without losing the nicotine, tobacco, tar content because it's wider. So you'll be smoking it quicker, but you'll be taking in more smoke, more tobacco, more nicotine, more tar per draw, especially if you do a deep draw. So the 99s or even regular length cigarettes, those are going to be, it's going to take you whatever time it usually takes you to go through those. These have been widened and shortened so you can get more in less time if you want to. You don't have to do it that way, but you can. So what else have I not done? Let's just do a regular inhale, exhale. So you can see the body's pretty nice on that. So flavor, taste, aroma 8.5, body 8, overall experience, did I say 9? 8.5, 9, depends, but I like them. I'm gonna ash this one because I just got done smoking the secret one. Oh, look at that, huh? Oh, nice. Huh. So we can turn the light off and give you a little entertainment before we go. Like fireworks. And it's out. So there we go. Thank you all for watching. Constructive criticism, always welcome. Thank you for welcoming me into the YouTube community and the Instagram community. I'm not massive, not even big. I'm not even medium. I'm small, but I appreciate the welcome and the kindness. I haven't gotten one dislike on any of my videos, which I'm sure is you guys being nice, because I don't think all my videos, especially with the Winston Reds with a terrible angle and the fact that it was up, sideways, that you guys have been very nice to me and very welcoming, and I thank you for that. You're making this much more fun, and so that's it for today. Peace, y'all. Bye now.